The following contest is a ladder match and is for the prestigious Pro Wrestling All-Star of Worldwide Wrestling Championship.
Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Samsonite Productions Royal Rumble. Opening the show tonight, Gary Wrestler is going to be defending the Samsonite Productions World Championship against that man right there, Walter Knight. Last year, he won a shot by winning last year's Royal Rumble. This year, he cashes in his opportunity. I'm joined tonight by Dimitri and George.
Hello. I see we both waited.
We did both wait.
It's all right. I'm sick.
All right.
It's fine.
Now,
Okay.
I don't want to sound biased or anything, right? But Gary Wrestler, he's kind of my dude, you know?
Is he your pick?
Understandably.
I wouldn't quite say he's my pick, but, you know, if I had to choose one person to win this match, it'd be Gary Wrestler.
So if you had to pick one, you would pick Gary Wrestler.
Well, I couldn't pick between them, of course. But, you know, if push came to shove, if I had to select one, it'd probably be Gary.
Understood.
I think that after Walter Knight's performance last year proving he is not just a one-off Breaking Bad joke, just with the stuff I could create in the character creator, I think he's proven that he's actually a top competitor. And we should be scared. I think Gary might have a good match cut out for him tonight.
Gary can have a good wrestling match with Broomstick. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was an absolute barn burner.
No, you got me.
The man did invent wrestling.
Yes, 10,000 years ago, when Gary was forged, he actually invented the art of wrestling. And all those years later has brought us to this very moment.
Hey, buddy, forged?
You heard me.
Okay, just making sure I heard you correctly.
And here he comes.
And introducing the champion from another time, weighing in at 100 pounds, the prestigious Pro Wrestling All-Star of Worldwide Wrestling Champion, Gary!
I need
You
to write
see.
down the title name
Yeah.
so I can memorize that.
As we see Gary coming down to the ring, showing off a little bit. The #1 returning character from 2K23.
He is the head of the head of the head of the table. He's, some might say, the table.
He is the table.
If the table could have a head, the head would be Gary.
Call him James Hetfield because he is the table. That's a Metallica joke.
Didn't get it because I don't like music. All music is bad.
I don't necessarily disagree. Sometimes I'd prefer to drive in silence.
That's weird, and you're weird for thinking that.
I listen to podcasts. A podcast.
That's okay.
We'll pause your episodes because we've got an absolute blitz tonight for you.
Yes, we do.
The title is in the middle of the ring. The only way up is to set up the ladders and hope your opponent has enough
Whoa!
time.
Not
Walter
wasting
Knight
his
immediately starting off.
Rumble opportunity for even a second.
Right off that corner turnbuckle.
George, you're kind of a encyclopedia of Samsonite Productions wrestling knowledge. How long has Gary Wrestler been our world champion?
Oh, our world... how long has he been the world champion? Well, that kind of depends on... Hold on one moment. Gary Wrestler seems to be in some type of submission hold.
Walter Knight needs to know that you can't tap someone out.
I think it's less about tapping him out and more so disabling one of Gary's beefy, tree-like arms.
Meanwhile, Walter Knight takes 2 hard kicks to the head in a grapple and Irish whip to the ropes. Under...
Whoa!
Into a rolling thunder stunner from Gary Wrestler.
Thunder Stunner is a sentence I never thought I needed to hear. Thank you for that.
I like Thunder Stunner. I think that's good.
Outside of the ring, Gary's able to reverse the grip that Walter has. Anyways, to answer your question, since... Wonderful flip. Since the beginning of our of Samsonite Productions Wrestling, which was, how long ago again? About 40 years ago?
40 years.
40 years? Is it to the day?
Almost.
Actually,
we're off by 2.
Yeah, we're by
Fight 2 days short of 40 years.
Yes, so this is essentially Gary being 1 day away from retirement, so he's got a lot on the line.
good improv.
Gary, working the arm of Walter Knight.
Absolutely, putting him through it. Is Gary going to try to put this away quick?
If I were
He's
2
already
days
on the
away
ladder.
from retirement, I would too.
Oh, but Walter Knight's already up that ladder. He's not letting it slide.
Ooh!
And
They are nose to nose.
I've just realized how tall these two competitors are.
Oh!
Gary's down.
Gary
Crazy
hits the mat.
bump. That man's 10,000 years old. He should be more careful and more respectful of his elders.
Oh, but he was forged of stern stuff.
Oh, Gary is choking Walter Knight.
Through the metal. What a powerful grip he must have.
Oh, and Walter Knight on the floor now. Gary going for that title. Oh, almost. That rope is tricky. We covered it in Vaseline.
Fist bumping above the ring.
Why did you cover it in Vaseline?
Because if we didn't, it would be over too fast. Gary, with a forehead push, is sent to the mat. Oh,
And
but
he's back.
He's back.
Oh, Gary attacking
Whoa!
the...
Dangling! Oh!
and he hits
Electric
the
chair.
ground.
And Gary now, will he set up the ladder or will he weaponize it? Oh! I guess that answers our question.
A quick snap 180.
Exact, and this is why Gary is so terrifying. He's been wrestling so long. He knows how to do things in a single frame.
A
Yes,
single
the frame.
frame.
The frame one ladder smack is actually quite a contentious move, as we have an exchange of blows here.
Yeah, they're
Very.
trading smacks.
Oh, and Gary getting the best of the exchange. Oh,
but
it's not
Walter
over.
Knight might be capitalizing.
Oh,
Nope,
A
they gotta
counter.
keep- Oh,
Another chop. Oh, another
they're
counter from
down.
Walter. Oh, but a punch from Gary. Who's going to win this viral
Okay, just keep
exchange
going.
of blows? Oh, Gary's on the ground.
Gary
Walter
is.
Knight has a chance. here.
Oh,
Oh,
but he's back.
but he's back.
Gary Wrestler has activated.
And it did very little with that
Yeah,
opportunity.
He really should have done anything else, but you know what? The man has a plan.
He does.
Well, Gary, 10,000 years can kind of wear on you. Maybe he's ready to give it up.
Maybe.
All depends, really. Gary is currently staring at Walter Knight. Walter Knight might actually walk away with the belt here.
Nope.
No, not yet.
Whoa!
An RKO off the ladder from Gary to Walter.
What a
Walter's
move!
terrifying, but he shrugged it off. That helmet isn't for nothing.
No, it truly isn't. Oh, but Gary might be able to just take it right here. Nope. Another
Walter
exchange
Knight.
on top of the ladder.
Walter Knight needs to be careful. Gary is not to be messed with. And now he's choking him through the armor again.
Another disgusting
Oh.
choke move.
Oh!
Oh, Walter with a counter banging Gary's very large forehead against the ladder.
Oh! Oh!
no.
Oh no! Oh! Someone check his pulse.
He's fine. It's Gary Wrestler.
Oh, this doesn't look good for Gary.
No, it
Walter
doesn't.
Knight rising up that ladder. Those knots look pretty close to coming undone. Even despite all the Vaseline. Can Walter Knight do
Oh,
it?
it looks like he might have it.
He's so close.
Oh! Oh!
Gary!
Oh!
with
Gary's here!
interference.
Gary's here!
Gary's here, and he's not leaving.
Walter Knight.
Where's he
on
going?
He
the-
does.
He's,
Oh no, he's
He's
getting
in-
something else. He's getting a chair. It's Gary Wrestler with a steel chair.
and he throws it at the face of Walter Knight as
I
he
was taking it to
praises.
see. I wasn't expecting it to just spike it into his face.
Oh, Gary Wrestler.
Gary
climbing the
Wrestler could
ladder.
win it right now.
Has Gary Wrestler let Walter Knight do all the work so that Gary can
Looks
swoop
like-
in at the end? Oh, not
Oh,
quite.
Gary's slipping on the
He
back.
did it!
No,
Looks
that's
like
it.
he's got it.
Gary Wrestler. Gary Wrestler retains his title. Now, I really hope he doesn't have another title match tomorrow, because that'd be really heartbreaking.
What a
would be
match.
unfortunate.
And still, prestigious pro wrestling all-star of worldwide wrestling champion, Gary
What a man. What a champion.
What a man.
Lets Walter Knight do all of the work and swoops in right at the end.
May he never lose.
May he never lose. All hail Gary.
All hail. Hello, everyone, and a welcome to a fatal four-way match to determine the wielder of the Classic Crispy Chicken Championship.
That's okay, that's just what they call it.
Challenger from Uganda, weighing in at 228 pounds, the World!
I suppose that's what we call Goat Man.
Yeah, I suppose. Maybe the announcer needs his glasses checked. However, I am joined by Dimitri, who you've heard, and Sam.
Sam sneezed, and I say, bless you.
I coughed.
I take it back, then.
This is a fatal four-way match to determine who can walk away with the Classic Crispy Chicken Championship, now with potato wedges. If you remember,
kill for
last
some potato wedges. I
truly, honestly, yeah.
Same. I prefer my potatoes mashed.
Yeah, I agree.
But nothing hits like a potato wedge. Anyways, if you remember last year, Colonel Sanders had to defend this title from two other colonels throughout history. And now, in this match, he needs to prove he can do it again.
And introducing the challenger from Kentucky.
It's Chuck Ed.
100 pounds.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, he is a giant chicken.
Yes!
Good, glad to
You're
see we have
spot on
that.
with that one.
Good.
He's actually here on a vengeance quest because the Colonel actually slaughtered his entire family to form, through the blood, the bones, and the chicken, the Classic Crispy Chicken Championship. However, he's not upset about the potato wedges. He's pretty thrilled.
Are you telling me that his family members are in the belt right now?
In the belt, yes. He's working to restore his family honor, his family legacy, and really regain what is rightfully his.
I didn't realize.
However, I really do not think our champ is going to take that sitting down.
No.
That's a pretty clucked up backstory.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said. That's the funniest thing.
Uh-oh.
Anyways. Here comes Commander Clock.
Colossus
Clark. I think we need to get him. I think we need to get him a better script. That's not quite his name.
It sounded like he bit his tongue.
Commander Clock coming down to the arena. Now, Commander Clock has actually seen dark timelines where other souls have taken this championship, and he's come down here. We talked to him backstage, and he said, "I'm the only one that can wield this thing right."
I mean,
we'll see.
He's pretty confident. I'm inclined to believe him. Are those batteries on his back?
I think those are clocks.
Yeah, those are clocks.
You know, when he debuted, you asked that exact same question, and I gave the exact same answer.
Well, when he debuted was a while ago, and we haven't really put him on the card that much. That's my beat.
This is only his second match officially in SPW, but I think he's made enough of an impression that he, I mean, he always knows what time it is.
He does always know what time it is, and according to him, it's time to rumble. And
there
finally,
he is,
coming down to the ring.
From Kentucky, weighing in at 224 pounds, the Action Champion, Colonel Sanders.
Well,
Colonel Sanders, the real Colonel Sanders, as proved last year, making his way down to the ring. Look at that look of anger on his face.
well, I mean, he is defending the Kentucky Fried Crispy Championship now with potato wedges against three other individuals. Odds are not in his favor.
No, the champ does not even have to be pinned in order to lose his belt, which really puts the Colonel in a tricky spot.
Yes, the Colonel has to make sure that nobody gets pinned. Not only just himself. This makes the match infinitely harder for him to take a win from, but also in some ways infinitely easier. Now the question is, will the Colonel be ganged up on since they have a common goal? Or are they going to try to take him out to take something for themselves?
Could go either way, George. Hence is the way of the classic Crispy Chicken Championship.
Now with potato wedges.
Now with potato wedges.
And now, coming to you, the fight.
I'd like to take a brief moment to thank our sponsors, Iron Foreskin. Take it and get iron for skin.
Yes,
that is exactly what they say.
That is, I'm pretty sure that's their tagline. I could be wrong, though. I don't know, I don't use it.
You don't use it.
You don't use Iron Foreskin?
My skin is so iron. I have, like, iron for skin.
No way is this going to be ended early.
No. Colonel Sanders immediately going for Commander Clock.
Laughing.
If that's truly all it would have taken. Commander Clock getting picked up by Goatman.
Going for a weapon. A kendo stick entering the match early. We might start seeing bloodshed. Ooh! Ooh!
Right on Commander Clock.
Ooh, Commander Clock. You know what time it is?
It's time to schedule a doctor's visit. Colonel Sanders going for a pin, interrupted by Chuck N. Oh, but Chuck N can't grab Colonel Sanders. He's not powerful enough.
Oh, no. His revenge quest is going to end early if he can do anything with him.
Looks like Commander Clock's leg proved to be too much of a barrier.
A baseball bat has entered the ring.
Why is Goatman only grabbing weapons?
Goatman.
Ooh, that was a hard hit.
Goatman should have left the weapons under the ring. I can see up your skirt, sir.
Well, Goatman, maybe we need to have a chat with the dress code committee, but we'll see what happens.
What a
Colonel
move.
Sanders going for a pin. 1, 2. No, manages to kick out. Ooh. A painful looking hit to
This
Colonel
match is
Sanders.
already brutal.
Oh, he's just throwing Chuck N around.
Especially Goatman grabbing a kendo stick and a baseball bat immediately to start this match. Colonel Sanders taking some time to show off.
Stiff neck breaker.
As Chuck N grabs a sledgehammer. Ooh. Goatman DDTs.
Oh, Chuck.
This is nothing new to the Colonel.
Oh!
Goatman taking down Commander Clock with an elbow drop. Chuck N going outside, and Goatman looking to end Commander Clock's career with that baseball bat.
Commander Clock has not been having an easy go.
No, Goatman just giving him the business.
To be fair, he knows what time it is. Not exactly much else.
I don't think he knows where he is at this point.
At this point, I don't think he knows when he is. As Chuck N gets slammed to the ground by Colonel Sanders.
Commander Clock thinking he's got it.
1.
Oh,
A 1 count. Ooh. A drop kick to the side of the head for Commander Clock as Colonel Sanders decides it's his time to take on Goatman. Stomp to the leg. Meanwhile, Chuck N seems to be looking for a weapon. Grabs a kendo stick.
Have you guys ever had KFC crispy chicken?
I have had it. I have like once or twice.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Everyone outside of the ring. Colonel Sanders going for some kind of crushing maneuver. This is not a false count anywhere match.
No, but sometimes you just have to squeeze a Goatman.
How many Goatmen do you know?
Just the one.
Ooh,
but I
shoulder
have squeezed
tackle.
him on numerous occasions.
And a drop kick to the Colonel. Meanwhile, Commander Clock and Chuck N going at it.
That was
Chuck N
stiff.
over the top rope to Colonel Sanders. Meanwhile, Commander Clock seems to be...
That was stiff.
Someone
That was also
check
stiff.
on them.
Oh my goodness.
Chuck N going
This
right
is
for
a
Colonel
battle.
Sanders.
This is a battle, and for some, not just for a championship title. For some, it's what's in the title that matters.
Exactly. brothers, sisters, classic crispy chicken.
It's really messed up.
Colonel Sanders really looks like he's doing a schoolyard bully tactic onto Commander Clock with a power slam.
Oh!
Ooh! Uh-oh.
Oh! What a move from Colonel
Nasty
Sanders.
modified face buster. Colonel Sanders thrown into the ring by Chuck N. Commander Clock's getting fired up now. Meanwhile, Chuck N reverses some type of move from Goatman. Immediately gets locked into combat with Commander Clock. Ooh. You know, birds have hollow bones, so it really tells the resilience of Chuck N that he's still in this.
Indeed, and I think part of that comes from his training regimen. He ate so many potato wedges.
Yeah, the potatoes are acting as a shield. Oh, and Colonel Sanders.
Colonel
going for the pin on
Sanders.
Goatman. One.
Just a one
Just
count.
a one count.
He's
Colonel
not
Sanders is actually looking very healthy in this match compared to everyone else. He's barely been touched. He's really letting everyone
Ooh.
else fight it out. Chuck N going for a pin.
Chuck N!
One.
Chuck N!
Two.
Oh, that was close.
Close the deal.
Not quite. Oh, but Goatman looking pretty
This looks like
angry
it'll
at
be
Colonel
painful.
Sanders. Oh, big power bomb onto Colonel Sanders.
Oh, a spear!
Into Chuck N. Goatman is not taking no for an answer.
You gotta watch
Picking up the
Goatman.
baseball bat. We've seen this play out.
Oh, he threw the bat at Chuck N. Taken
Oh,
down by Commander
Commander
Clock.
Clock.
Locking in a sharpshooter.
Oh, and
No.
getting punched right in the ear.
A punch to the back of the head from Colonel Sanders gets slammed to the mat for his troubles. The Colonel is out of the ring. Chuck N miraculously seems to be left with a moment to breathe. Ooh, as Colonel Sanders is getting beaten with a kendo stick. Oh, Chuck N might put it away. One.
Goatman.
Chuck
Better
two.
kick. Whoa!
Chuck
He's
N.
done it!
Chuck N has saved his timeline and gotten revenge for his family.
Action
He's
champion.
done it!
He's
Look at how
done
happy he
it.
looks.
He's done it. Colonel Sanders has been dethroned.
What an
Congratulations.
event.
Congratulations
Chuck gets
to
to wear a belt made entirely of his friends and family.
That's horrible.
This is the good ending.
congratulations to Chuck N for that phenomenal victory.
Can we fix the belt? Can we maybe make it gold? And...
No. It
No.
looks like that.
Okay.
I don't know why you'd want to.
Silly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ultra-Violent Grand Prix Championship.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fated match, one of the highly anticipated matches on this card we have for you tonight. Of course, coming down to the ring right now, being escorted by law enforcement is none other than the Driver. That's right. This is a match that has been a long time coming. The Driver versus Neil Gallareto for the championship. Of course, the Driver somehow has found a metal pipe. Might want to take that away from him. I am, of course, joined by Dimitri
Hello.
and Sam.
Hey.
Okay, property damage. Gonna have to put that on his tab.
That's okay. He's run up quite a large tab over the last couple of years, especially after the mysterious murder of the dastardly Driver dude. He was charged for that, not legally, but for the cleanup.
Yes, we could never actually pin it to him, but, you know, something happened there.
We put that on his tab.
How much does that run on a tab, do you think?
Oh, it's just like cleaning supplies, mop, bucket, bleach, bucket,
You know, basic stuff. Yeah, second bucket, just in case.
second bucket. I've played Viscera Cleanup Detail. I know how much that works.
However,
There
coming
he
down to
is.
the ring is Neil Gallareto, the official Driver, the title holder. However, that could all change after this match.
He is the official driver of Neil's Taxi Company because that's who he is. He's Neil Gallareto. And goes by the Godfather for reasons that we can't legally disclose on air.
He has pointy collar.
He does. He grows them that way.
You can grow those?
Nope.
If you try hard enough. However, shying away from that, Sam, I've got a question for you. How many backstage scuffles have these two had in the weeks leading up to this match?
Just in the weeks leading up to this match, they've had 6. In fact, you can see on Neil's right hand the bandage from earlier tonight.
Yes, these two have had a heated rivalry, considering...
We just cannot keep the two of them apart. We've tried.
We have tried.
We had to, at the end of the night, we had to get the driver an armed escort.
Well,
The man's unsafe. The man's unsafe.
The man is unsafe. He's scary and terrifies me and also scares young children. But he's great at balloon animals. I don't know how he does it.
I've seen the balloon animal thing. He made me a panther one time. I still have it.
Panther? That's multiple steps.
It is.
Yes.
He just kept giving me worms.
The biggest problem with these two is even when the driver has been in Siberia and Neil has been in California, they found a way to meet. So we figured may as well put it on pay-per-view.
Indeed. So let's see just how well this goes.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the Disaster.
And boy, does he look it.
He's been through a lot.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the ultra-violent Grand Prix champion, Neil the Godfather Gallareto.
Now, Neil backstage has been talking all kinds of smack, saying that this isn't going to be difficult. He knows the driver, he's got his number, and that this belt's going to stay in his hands by the end of the night. However, the driver backstage, in the few words that we have gotten from him, have been "kill Neil." So, we have paramedics. We have paramedics on standby.
He said that to you too.
Yeah,
You just kept giving me worms. I knew you would laugh. You shouldn't have laughed the second time.
Funny. It's funny. I'm sorry.
It is funny.
And here we go.
Grapple from the driver.
Whoa!
Chucking Neil to the ground.
Oh, going for a bear hug?
Going for a bear hug submission. Can Neil escape? The driver is awful strong. Ooh, one elbow to the neck. 2 elbows to the neck.
Oh, and a
an
clap.
ear clap.
A discombobulate.
Oh,
Ooh.
Neil can't quite get the driver, and the driver's letting him know.
Whoa! Lifting him up from the ground. Oh, and the power of the driver.
My goodness.
Into a disgusting power bomb. Neil once again getting grabbed.
Oh, he's fighting back.
Manages to get out of it.
He's still in this.
Neil with a
Oh!
flying forearm off the ropes.
What a memorable
Driver on the
moment.
ground.
I would certainly say that forearm was phenomenal. I don't know about you guys.
Whoa!
Oh, the ring he spills.
The power of Neil Gallareto. Up, Neil's on the top ropes. The driver's looking groggy.
Oh!
A flying ninja kick right to the driver's chest.
They're going to have to be
And more
mindful
and
of
more
how
kicks.
long they spend out there.
Indeed they do. We've tried to keep as many rules on this match as possible just to prevent any bloodshed that could occur, but we'll have to see just how well these men adhere to those rules.
We think the driver agreed. It's kind of hard to get words out of him sometimes.
Most of the time.
And Neil gave us a signature. It wasn't his.
Oh!
Ooh,
They
Neil
don't
does-
seem to care about the count out.
No, the
he
count,
doesn't.
which is at 7 now. Neil coming back into the ring. Is Neil counting on a count out for the driver? Count is at 8. Oh, Neil, is he
Oh,
heading
Neil.
back out? The count's at 9, Neil. You don't have to do this.
And he does it and resets the count in the process.
Resets the count.
Oh!
It's a mistake! Neil could have
driver.
taken the easy win, but it looks like maybe his pride He can't do it.
Up and down.
Oh, I think I heard his hip snap.
I think so too. Oh.
Chucking Neil into the security barrier. The driver making the smart play and heading back into the ring to maybe catch his breath. Oh, but that time to taunt might not be a good idea.
Oh dear.
Oh,
The driver seems to have Neil up against the ropes. Ooh, a punch. Another
fear for
one.
Neil's bones.
The only thing going through the driver's mind right now is inflict pain. Ooh, ooh, oh!
Ooh, ooh. 5 knees right to the side.
Ah, my
And
ribs
a
hurt after
toss.
that. Going
Driver
for the
a
win.
pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out from Neil Gallareto.
Kick out at 2. Ooh,
Ooh, that was a kick right to the back of the head.
I think I lost some hair on that one.
Yeah.
Neil Gallareto in a fireman's carry.
Oh!
Right off the ropes. The driver seems to have taken control back from this match. Neil must really be reeling, not taking that easy.
Whoa, and a
count out.
cross body. That's a big body to come across.
But
Oh, spear!
Spear! Neil's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Neil Gallareto with one well-placed spear takes the driver down.
Your winner,
A shocking comeback.
ultra-violent.
Not only did he think the countout simply wasn't worth it, he decided to put the driver down with one of his favorite moves. Congratulations to Neil, the Godfather Gallareto.
What a match.
What a match indeed. However, I have a feeling this is not the end we're going to be hearing of these two. I think this is just the start.
I would agree.
Sam, how do you feel about that finish?
And Neil earned it. Neil earned his victory. And look at him standing tall with the belt that he's rightfully earned.
I see. You just sound so mad, so mad.
I'm not mad.
Or it's not.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
All right, folks, coming hot off of that distressing driver loss, it's time for the Royal Rumble. Here we have, coming in at number 1, clearly a George character, it's the Denim Dragon.
First,
The Denim Dragon coming down, showing off all of his definitely denim. Don't look into it.
It looks denim to me, George. It really does.
Thank
Sam,
you.
how do you feel about the Denim Dragon's denim?
It's denim.
Is it?
Don't look into it.
All right.
Instead, look at the dragon on his back and the really cool sparkle sequins that are inside of his collar.
Wow, those are sparkly. He's got something on his shirt. What was he eating?
Jelly.
Are we sure that's denim?
Don't look into it.
Don't look into it.
Coming in at
Otherwise,
number 2.
otherwise you might not make it for the next Rumble.
Whoa.
Who could it be?
Coming down at number 2, it is, of course,
Oh! It's Judge Junk!
Wow. I didn't know he'd be here tonight.
No, a couple years ago he came in number 2 at the Rumble. It seems like number 2 is Judge Junk's lucky number.
I guess so.
yes. He also showed up last night thinking that the Rumble was then. So, yeah, those are some budget fireworks we had to work in there.
Yeah, he's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
You guys thinking term limits?
I'm thinking short terms, low limits.
Unfortunately,
This man in the ring.
unfortunately, he's going to have to think rather long term if he plans to get to the end of this Royal Rumble.
Indeed he does.
And
Whoa! Sometimes I forget just how strong
muscular physique
our judicial system is.
He is the judge. He is the jury.
Whoa!
He's the executioner.
And down goes the Denim Dragon.
Judge Junk seems to have misplaced a grab, follows it up with a combination of punches, and in just 6 seconds, we will get another competitor in this ring to hopefully save the Denim Dragon. Wonderful
Professor Thunderclap. Brains and brawn. Here he is.
What does Professor Thunderclap teach?
He teaches a couple. Oh!
Judge Junk has been eliminated.
Judge Junk got the gavel dropped on him already. Professor Thunderclap teaches in-ring psychology, chemistry, and Scientology.
Those are a ton of ologies.
That's kind of the suffix I was going for.
With how much he has to handle, you could say he's got mixology in there too. And here comes Hank Grapes from the year 2030X. This is a Hank Grapes that has been through a lot, has seen even more, and found a sports hardware store on the way over.
And here he is, ready to scorch the competition.
That's good.
Immediately going for the Denim Dragon. He does not like this man one bit.
Frying pan splatter is his finishing move. Just putting that out there.
Oh, Professor Thunderclap with a massive headbutt. Hank Grapes is on the floor immediately.
Whoever made that character made sure that the swing of that giant brain sure was a finisher.
For how perceptive Hank Grapes must be, he sure didn't see that one coming. And here comes Jarvis Boone.
Oh, my goodness. Jarvis Boone immediately going after the only other person in this Rumble who understands the horrors of a zombie apocalypse. Oh!
Whoa!
Showing off some strength. Meanwhile, Denim Dragon has Professor Thunderclap in a bad situation right off the turnbuckle. Jarvis Boone going for the Denim Dragon with a Russian leg sweep.
And coming in early, it's Quadruple L! An absolute powerhouse in last year's Rumble. Let's see just how far he can take it this year.
Jarvis Boone on the ropes because of Hank Grapes, looking to be the only.
Whoa!
Professor Thunderclap doesn't know how to hold on to ropes, even a little.
Well, when faced with the overwhelming power of Quadruple L, it's a little difficult.
Oh, it's fully understandable. Oh,
Also,
and here's Quads.
Here
again with
comes.
the pedigree.
Boom!
Denim Dragon on the ground, somehow still here.
Somehow still here, not sure how. Green shirt guy!
Oh, and a super kick to Quads. Now we have 3 people in the Rumble
We have
who actually
3
understand
people?
what it's like for a zombie apocalypse.
And another super kick from Hank Grapes, really just doing his best with those super kicks. The splatters on his pants giving him extra power.
I think I read that somewhere.
Jarvis Boone getting taken down by the Denim Dragon. Hank Grapes looking to immediately eliminate the green shirt guy. Can he do it? No, a kick.
Oh.
And here comes Lumber. You can't count out
Indeed,
Lumber.
Lumber coming down the ramp. He's one of the most jacked lumberjacks that has ever existed.
The Denim Dragon has been eliminated from
Dragon.
But the green shirt guy goes flying through the air to take out Lumber. I didn't think a man that size could take out a man that size.
Oh, and Lumber's
immediately eliminated.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Seats,
coming.
Don't worry, seat's still warm. Green shirt guy and Jarvis Boone seem to both be green and have survived apocalypses.
Oh my goodness, here comes Mr. Rising.
Mr. Rising on the way to the ring. Here he is. And there he
Ready to
goes.
brawl.
For the purposes of this Rumble, we have asked him to refrain from using magic and to have the frailed blood type.
It's only fair.
Otherwise, he would just be too strong.
Yeah.
Quadruple L taking
Well.
it to Jarvis Boone in the corner. Meanwhile, green shirt guy might be eliminated by Mr. Rising. No, manages to counter. Immediately into the arms of Hank Grapes for a suplex powerbomb.
Here comes Officer Suplex.
Speaking of suplexes, here comes Officer Suplex. He's here to keep the law. Oh, and also break green shirt guy's teeth.
My goodness.
Currently in the ring, we have Jarvis Boone, Mr. Rising, Hank Grapes 2030X, Green Shirt Guy, Quadruple L, and Officer Suplex. Green Shirt Guy getting his revenge on Officer Suplex and going right for Jarvis Boone. This is a heated rivalry.
And here is JX09. A shock appearance in the Rumble, and out goes Officer Suplex.
The moment JX09 enters, Officer Suplex leaves, and JX09 is fighting 3 people at the same time.
It looks like Quadruple L just busted Hank Grapes open.
Like a grape, you could say.
Like a grape indeed.
Ooh, all that perception's going to be real good for looking at that mat.
Mr. Rising in a precarious situation.
The Green Shirt Guy has eliminated JX09.
Mr. Rising has come and gone.
Mr. Rising.
Here comes Mr. Sludge.
Oh my goodness.
A drop kick from Green Shirt Guy to Jarvis Boone.
Ooh! Green Shirt Guy getting his decapitated by the ropes.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Jarvis Boone
with a pedigree on Mr. Sludge, showing that no matter how many trouts he has in his pants, he just can't cut it in this year's Rumble.
Did we let him have the trout?
I think we agreed to let him have it because he started crying when we took it away.
Oh,
But here comes the manager.
Lane 8
is officially Opes.
Lane 8 is Opes. Forget about Lane 7. Lane 8's Opes. Ooh!
Quadruple L is on Jarvis Boone. Mr. Sludge going for Hank Grapes. Oh, Hank Grapes manages to reverse some type of move from Green Shirt Guy. The manager on the ground.
This crowd is on fire!
Everybody out.
Ooh!
Kick to the face.
And here comes the muscle tornado. Strong enough to change weather patterns. Look at the
He
man.
is.
Look at the bulge.
Face.
The same thing that's always been wrong with his face, George.
The manager's on the ropes from the muscle tornado
Ooh.
as Jarvis Boone gets planted by Mr. Sludge. Could the manager be going out here? Can he capitalize?
Well, it's going to be difficult to fight off a beast like the muscle tornado, but he manages to do it.
Finds a way somehow. Mr. Sludge might be going through the ropes. Unfortunately, got to go under. And making our halfway mark is Tank Thunder.
Hank Grapes. That was a gnarly
Lands a
move.
muscle tornado down. Meanwhile, Jarvis Boone immediately lays out Tank Thunder. Oh, Hank Grapes eliminates the muscle tornado. Hank Grapes is still here. And he's showing that he's not giving up without a fight.
And
Elimination. Tank Thunder. Hank Grapes wants that title shot.
Yes, he does. You can hear him now. Perceive this.
Oh, and Jarvis Boone trying to eliminate Mr. Sludge.
It would be one daunting task, but I'm sure everyone is... Oh!
Grapes eliminating the Green Shirt Guy. That's what, 3 or 4?
He's gotten a couple under his belt, at least 3.
Oh, kicking the manager's beautiful green plaid shirt in the corner. Hank Grapes, the oldest character in the ring at this point, still going strong. But that could change. Hank Grapes eliminated by Quadruple L.
My goodness.
It does take a powerhouse to eliminate a powerhouse.
However, he very well could have the strongest performance the entire Rumble.
Indeed. Here comes Emperor Elbow Macaroni.
What a character.
Now, in a previous Rumble, Emperor Elbow Macaroni actually made it to the first 2.
He's gone.
I had a mouthful of drink.
Talk.
Lane 8 is Opes. Oh, and there's the elbow from the macaroni.
But his lights are out.
Indeed they are.
Do you
Emperor
think he
Elbow
likes...
Macaroni.
Do you think Elbow Macaroni likes to be covered in cheese?
I would assume.
I mean, it kind of depends. You don't need cheese with the Mac.
What about jelly?
You need the jelly juggernaut.
You do need the jelly juggernaut. Coming down to the ring, inspired by the time I ate too much Jell-O and actually threw up IRL. Meanwhile, the manager in a very bad state.
Whoa!
Right
I thought he was gone.
but they're not done.
And he's
looks
gone.
bad. And now we are essentially back at the start of this match with two wrestlers in pristine condition, ready to throw down.
Basically starting right over. You're right.
Oh! Rax!
At number 18, making his way down to the ring, one half of a duo. Rax has said that if he encounters his tag partner Hunter in this competition, they will try their best to not team up, because at the end of the day, only one of them can get out of this. Oh, and
whoa!
An RKO onto the Jelly Juggernaut.
What an immediately strong showing from Rax.
Rax, the mastermind strategist, has been studying up on every single one of these wrestlers, but misses his chance to eliminate Emperor Elbow Macaroni.
Oh!
Oh, and Gort, showing that no matter how big something is, it can always be taken down if you're strong enough, and Gort certainly is.
Even a giant vomit mess.
And Rax has been eliminated from Emperor Elbow Macaroni, I believe.
Is he going for a second elimination? No, he can't get it done.
He tried. He wanted it.
He certainly tried, but you need to do a lot more than want it to beat the Jelly Juggernaut.
He is the Jarl of Dorheim.
The Jarl of Dorheim making his way down from his own kingdom, where there are many doors, just so many. It's too many.
Too many.
Oh, slams Gort down. As the Jelly Juggernaut pulls an impressive combination on Emperor Elbow Macaroni. The Jarl of Dorheim in a very bad situation with Gort.
Oh, snake eyes.
Meanwhile, Jelly
Call it
Juggernaut.
that because it turns your eyes into snakes.
Though having your eyes be turned into snakes is pretty good.
Oh, the Emperor is gone.
Emperor Elbow Macaroni has in fact been eliminated.
It's a far cry from his past as the final two.
Heartbreaking.
Unfortunate, but sometimes you're lucky in a Rumble and sometimes you're not. Gort immediately going for Cornel Sahanders, but taking out the Jarl just for some reason, I suppose. Ooh.
Foot punch! Foot punch! It's the only living creature strong enough to punch you with his feet.
You know, compared to everyone else, I think the Jarl and Cornel Sahanders might have their work cut out for them. I mean, they have the sheer resilience of Jelly Juggernaut, the controller being tied to the active remover, being removed.
Hey, so we're gonna just keep going with that sentence like you were saying, George. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
The strength of Gort to deal with, and the overwhelming resilience and machismo of a foot punch.
Absolutely a sentence. One of the most sentences of all time.
It's certainly sentenced.
The pool!
However, in order to clean up this ring, we have the Pool at number 23. Now, the Pool and Jelly Juggernaut have kind of had this on-again, off-again tag team relationship. I believe they're currently in an off phase. However, that may all change depending on their performance tonight. Oh, Cornel Sahanders immediately getting rejected by the Pool. He's simply too vast. Gets a suplex for his trouble, and the Jarl has been eliminated by foot punch.
Very unfortunate, but if anyone was going to do it.
And here comes Hunter, the other half of Rax, coming into the ring as Gort is eliminated by Cornel Sahanders, and he might be going for a second run of that elimination.
It's a good thing Foot Punch knows how to swim.
Hunter immediately in the corner, not looking good.
No,
Cornel
the Jelly Juggernaut looks confused.
No, he's not quite sure if he should get involved. Okay, he's decided to get involved, and Hunter countering.
Here comes Foot Punch.
Hunter being the powerhouse to Rax's mastermind. Oh, a beautiful clothesline, and here comes Mittens McPunch. A cat that was trapped in a laboratory experimented on, and now has the ability to punch you really, really good.
He does look a little familiar, though.
Oh,
There's something about him. I can't quite put my finger on it.
is it the color scheme?
No, it's the choice of outfit. He almost looks, I don't know, like he would be a really good plumber.
Like someone who would plumb?
Plums, yes.
Well, there's no time to dwell on that because we have Duncan into Milk arriving.
Indeed, Duncan into Milk exists.
What a
He's
sentence.
You can find him online. You can find him online under the handle Cookies and Crime. He live streams crimes daily. He's taken a break from that to join in our wrestling event today as Men's McPunch and Hunter. Ooh, double knee drop.
That has to hurt.
It must. I can't imagine a world in which it does not. And here comes Mr. Kill You.
I think he's gonna kill me.
He might. I think it's possible.
Well, if he does, he will get 25 to life, for it is illegal to murder the commentators.
That's a specific law outlawing the commentators.
Let's just say we've been around for a while and we needed some insurance.
There goes the bull.
Right,
The bull has been eliminated. That's funny you think we have those. Cornel Sahander's trying to eliminate Foot Punch.
Gonna need some
Couple
help.
Juggernaut. Duncan into Milk. Reversing an Irish whip. Ooh, but gets countered by Hunter. Hunter going for Mr. Kill You. And a wonderful drop.
Oh!
The Jelly Juggernaut showing why he's still a force to be reckoned with even after all this time.
What
taking
a
down-
throw.
Oh, Hunter trying to throw Foot Punch over, but forgot about Duncan into Milk.
Ain't no one gonna throw a foot punch over. That's my pick.
Oh, Jelly Juggernaut with a suplex as Hunter slams Mr. Kill You into the ground. Foot Punch is currently down. And
Oh!
a vile kick to Duncan's head from Hunter.
Wow. It looks like
Hunter's-
Duncan's on his way out. Hunter is on fire. That's why he's my pick.
Hunter has a lot to prove. He was a previous Rumble winner. He's seeing if lightning can strike twice here.
And in comes Dead or Alien.
Always a strong showing from Dead or Alien.
Absolutely.
I don't
He's
believe
working
there's-
for his pay.
I don't believe there's ever been a single match in which Dead or Alien was not a top seed.
Except for maybe the Duncan into Milk being eliminated.
Duncan into Milk has been eliminated. Foot Punch slamming Mittens McPunch.
Well, thanks for coming, Dead or Alien.
All right, Dead or Alien, you know what?
Dead or Alien's gone.
Maybe I spoke too soon. That's my bad.
He does
I
have
could-
no Doshler in his bank account. It's unfortunate every time. But he's not getting a check for this showing.
Oh!
Yeah, no, he was here for like, what, 10 seconds?
You need a minimum of a minute to get paid for these appearances.
Yeah, like, Duncan's getting paid.
Oh, good
Mr.
reversal.
Halo. As Hunter throws Foot Punch, who's like 1-2 tons.
And the last ride from Mittens McPunch to the Jelly Juggernaut.
It is absolute chaos in this ring right now. And we're going to add one more to the counter just to see. Foot Punch getting his run back against Hunter. No, seems to want Mittens McPunch to be slammed to the ground.
Oh!
And here he comes.
Beam!
You know him. You love him. The Beam. The Dream. Beam Perplexio. Welcome to the Rumble.
That's my pick.
Oh my goodness, we've got a couple people piled up in the corner.
Jelly Juggernaut seems to have been crushing the life out of
RKO!
RKO immediately to Beam Perplexio. What an unfortunate turn of events, but Foot Punch, I think maybe Foot Punch is a fan of Beam's work, saving him. Mittens McPunch against Foot Punch. Hunter versus Jelly Juggernaut. Beam Perplexio and Mr. Kill You on the ground. And our final competitor, the amazing Frank.
Beam Perplexio and Mr. Kill You going one. Oh, Beam! Beam!
Oh, Beam coming back in.
Beam having an instant recovery. You are, in one way or another, looking at your Rumble.
There goes Foot Punch.
Foot Punch has been eliminated. No more competitors will be added. Someone in this ring is walking home with a title shot. And it might not be the amazing Frank.
Amazing Frank just took.
We've got eliminations going on in two corners. Mittens McPunch and Beam Perplexio.
Mittens McPunch.
There goes Mitten Mix Punch.
The Amazing Frank is still in this. The oldest character in this ring, I want to say, is either Colonel Sanders or the Jelly Juggernaut.
I believe it's the Jelly Juggernaut.
That sounds
Could be
right.
either. Beam Perplexio taking down Hunter.
Beam.
Beam.
That is his catchphrase. Got it tattooed on his back for a reason.
And there goes the Jelly Juggernaut.
Eliminates the Jelly Juggernaut.
They're all one step closer to a title shot at WrestleMania.
Can the Amazing Frank... Oh, the Amazing Frank is very dangerously close to eliminating Colonel Sanders. Beam Perplexio wants his run back.
Oh, Mr. Kill You.
Our final four. Ooh, someone might want to check on Beam Perplexio. Oh, Colonel Sanders stopping Hunter from potentially eliminating Amazing Frank.
Oh,
as
what a
Beam
kick.
delivers a drop kick to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
The Amazing Frank taking it to Beam Perplexio.
Oh,
Colonel Sanders might be eliminating Hunter.
He's gonna get him.
He's gone.
Hunter is out.
Final four, but could not go the distance. But, of course, we were always going to expect a phenomenal performance from one of our tag champs.
Of course, there was never any doubt that Hunter would have put on an amazing show. But your final three, Colonel Sanders, Beam Perplexio, and the Amazing Frank. Oh, Beam's going for his move. The three numbers in sequence. Why the Amazing Frank didn't go for a punch right there, the world may never know.
Who's to say? Oh, he's in the corner.
The Amazing Frank just likes to hurt people. I
Oh,
think.
Beam Perplexio is in a very bad scenario right now. He could lose it all right here.
Indeed, he could.
Colonel Sanders.
Just taking a moment to catch his breath. Beam Perplexio able to... Ooh! Colonel Sanders must be a fan of Beam's work.
Almost.
Almost. Beam going for a top rope and nothing. Oh, is the Colonel going to...
Whoop!
Oh, simply saying stay down. As he goes for the Amazing Frank, but gets counter-kicked. Beam Perplexio on the apron.
Bad place to be.
Is Colonel Sanders about to be eliminated by the Amazing Frank? It's a struggle. Can he go over the top
It
rope?
would be a real shame if this is how it went. But we'll just have to see.
Beam Perplexio's getting up, but can Colonel Sanders stay on it? Beam looks a little confused. Tries to go for a punch, but I think he hit the armor. Which, by the way, we should probably outlaw those.
We should stop letting people just kind of walk in with whatever they please. What a move!
The beam.
Oh, he's been beamed.
Beam.
Beam Perplexio, not in a great scenario.
Oh!
Guillotined on the ropes. Amazing Frank
Oh!
gets
Beam!
countered.
Beam's got life!
Beam Perplexio. The one thing you can never do is assume Beam Perplexio is out of the fight, because rarely, if ever, is he. Until that bell is rung, Beam Perplexio has a chance.
Beam.
Oh, but a clothesline will definitely make that bell sound a little bit louder. Colonel Sanders going for an Irish
doing
whip.
something.
He was trying.
Colonel Sanders a little
slipping out.
confused. Is Beam Perplexio about to go out? I think
Oh, Beam!
Perplexio has been eliminated. You are looking. Either Colonel Sanders or the Amazing Frank will be your Royal Rumble champion.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
I don't think we told them that there are no submissions. I mean, they
They
should have
should
heard the
know.
announcing. They should have heard the announcements, but like, I mean, I don't know. They were kind of far back. The Amazing Frank or Colonel Sanders will be your champion. The question remains who and how. Colonel Sanders has the Amazing Frank in the corner.
We may have an
Could this be-
elimination.
Could
We
this
may.
be- Could Colonel Sanders get another shot at the classic Crispy Chicken Championship belt or any other belt in our lineup?
I think it's possible. No,
The
not
Amazing
yet,
Frank is able to
anyway.
fight
Not
off
yet.
just a bit.
These two competitors have braved it all together. Colonel Sanders busted open.
Colonel
Absolutely.
Sanders has a big job ahead of him having to fight through the sheer stamina disadvantage that the Amazing Frank was given as the last competitor. Reverses a hold. Cornel Sahandras goes down. Amazing Frank with an Irish whip. And a spine buster. Oh, it's not looking good for Cornel Sahandras.
It's
really
not.
not.
The Amazing Frank might be punching his ticket.
Amazing Frank going for an elimination.
Is this
Can
it?
he get it?
Can he do it?
Is this
the end
it?
of the Royal Rumble?
Is the Amazing Frank the winner?
He
of
is.
This year's Royal Rumble.
The Amazing Frank is the winner of the Royal Rumble, coming in at number 30.
Here is your winner.
It just goes to show that you can never underestimate the number 30 slot. Anyone has a great chance of winning from number 30. Even the Amazing Frank.
What a man.
Well, that's all she wrote. The Amazing Frank, congratulations on your Rumble win. And everyone, thank you for joining us for this amazing event. We want to thank our sponsors, Iron Foreskin and the Culling Arena, one last time. Is there anything else you two want to add?
I'm just looking forward to the Elimination Chamber.
Me as well.
Congratulations one last time to the Amazing Frank.
And indeed, he is amazing.